It's the opening round of the NFL playoffs, and EA Sports continues its coverage of Super Wildcard Weekend. It's the Broncos and the Steelers, and it comes your way next.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to one of the most storied postseason venues in the league. Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, sold out once again. Straight ahead, it's Wildcard Weekend, and we've got a great one in store between the Denver Broncos and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the postseason on EA Sports. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, that's really all I need to say to get you fired up. It's the postseason on EA Sports.
And no one's more fired up than the guys who are going to be playing in this game. This is what they fought for all year long. Go back to the OTAs, the mini camps, training camps throughout the season to get to the playoffs. The intensity level will be off the charts.
The battle for the Lamar Hunt Trophy begins as we're underway in this AFC wildcard game. This is taken just shy of the 10. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. So the Steelers offense getting set for their first drive. They're led out by a former #2 overall pick in the draft from BYU, at Zach Wilson.
And he comes off of a really good regular season with over 4,000 yards passing. And now in the playoffs, people always ask the question, do you continue to play the way you played in the regular season? Do you turn it loose? Or do you tone it down a little bit? I think you've got to be smart, but make sure you show the defense something they haven't seen before.
They go play action with Wilson. He gets it complete to Harris. Finding space at the 40. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. Anyone who watched Najee Harris at Alabama knows the kind of strength that this guy runs with, and he's continuing on that path here at the next level.
And that, in a nutshell, shows you what this guy's made of. I mean, most guys in the NFL just can't do that. He absorbed the contact, refocused himself, and made a break for the end zone.
First carry for Najee Harris. And he's across the 45. It'll be second down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing is Wilson. That's complete. It's Okuwebunam. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. 3rd and 2. Now Wilson. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 35. He had over 100 catches in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch in this wild card game. A nice grab there for a guy coming off a terrific season, one that saw him have over 100 catches. And when you have that many catches, that means you're a full part of the offense. And let's face it, he's been as good as anyone in the NFL this year. So figures he's going to play a big role in whether his team can advance in the playoffs. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Again, it's Johnson. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. They clearly wanted to come out, Charles, and be aggressive throwing the football, and they've been pretty efficient along with that aggressiveness. He's now 4 of 4 on this opening drive. Yeah, and that's led to a fresh set of downs. I like what he's doing back there. You can tell he's at ease. Feels good about what he's doing. I think if I'm the play caller, I'm reading that, and I'm continuing to let him throw the football. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. Wide open receiver complete. And the Steelers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal. Scoring first, so critical in the postseason. They've got it here, 1st and goal. Throwing again here, Wilson. And in for the Steelers, touchdown. From 3 yards out. And the Steelers will strike first here in this wild card matchup. So they take the opening kickoff and drive it all the way down the field.
And that's the last thing you want defensively. On the road, in the playoffs, and now you're down a touchdown right away.
Chris Boswell now for the extra point. And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it ends with the Steelers finding the end zone. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come at the 25-yard line. So here are the Broncos now.
Into this wild card round off of a really good regular season, better than 30 touchdown passes. And he said he feels like he can take some shots against his secondary. In fact, in our meeting, he said not only can he take shots, he expects to do it early.
On 1st down, Fields. That's complete right side to Kmet. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. He's going to drop this one down for Chubb. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. On 2nd and very short, Fields. Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Fields throwing again. Open man is Kmet, the tight end. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. They'll run for the first time with Antonio Gibson. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. They'll run with Gibson. And he's able to pick up the 1st down here before he goes down at the 26. Fields on 1st down. Got a man, it's Gibson, complete. Touchdown! Antonio Gibson, 26 yards. And the Broncos are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Well, forget about the weapons out wide. He knows he's got another weapon in the backfield of the passing game, Charles, and he utilized him perfectly on that play.
And the offense coordinator showed me something on that play, Brandon, because so often during a game, our cameras find them looking down at their play sheets, and you wonder if they're absorbing anything. He had something specific in mind, and he went to it, and it worked well.
Extra point safely through, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Taken from about the 12. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Steeler offense set to regain possession. And Charles, it's been a terrific season for them. They couldn't quite get that #1 seed and the associated bye that goes with it, but nevertheless, they've got to be one of the favorites here to win it all.
They do, because of the season that they've had, the position that they're in, and we know under the old playoff system, they would have this game off. This weekend would not be one that they would play, but nevertheless, maybe it's a good thing. Sometimes you carry that momentum from the season all the way through the playoffs. If you get that open week, sometimes you lose it a little bit. So I think that's what's going to be their mindset.
Johnson with a completion over the middle. on second down, this is Harris. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Wilson now to throw on third down. Hard throw, incomplete. On fourth down, here's Presley Harvin on to punt. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. 2nd and 5 now. Fields. A throw left side taken in by Kmet. His 4th catch already in this first quarter. It's a first down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
On first down, it's Fields. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Now it's Fields. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. The Broncos send out their punter now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. Here's Thomas on the return. And just a 30-yard punt that time. And the Steeler offense, they're set up nicely as they take over. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And incomplete on the deep ball. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Here's Wilson. Setting up the screen, Harris. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. Now Wilson. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Boswell's kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to win that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Broncos offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And he's got some space here. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down.
Sometimes those lines that are drawn on a grease board or in a playbook, they come to life out on the field, don't they? And we just saw that on that outside handoff to the right.
That right tackle, he gets excited for that call, doesn't he?
He does, because he just wants to dominate his guy and say, listen, I was the point of attack. I took care of business. That's why you're able to get downfield and add all those yards to your total.
Yeah, really nice gain there. They run again on first down, Chubb.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
They go with Chubb on second down. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 47 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. On first and 10, it's Gibson. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for them. Show them that you're supposed to get the football.
Back to throw. Fields. Over the middle, complete. It's Brown. Touchdown, Broncos. Hollywood, Marquise Brown. A 9-yard touchdown grab as they have taken the lead. Well, on that connection, it looked like they maybe had some pre-play communication. Maybe one of them noticed an area that was open in the defense to get the pass to.
When you put the time in, sometimes you have that great silent communication that you just noticed right there, because the best quarterback-receiver combos in the NFL, they know how to make those adjustments at the line of scrimmage when they see something pre-play, and they got it done there.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 14-10. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And Thomas just going to hold on to this one. It's a touchback. The Steelers ready to take over on offense. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Harris running straight ahead, and only a couple for him there as the tackle is made at the 42. The Steelers on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. Running right, this is Freeman. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1. On 2nd and 9, Wilson. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. So 2 of 2 on third down conversions on this drive, and now they face a 3rd and 3 here. Wilson. He's got a man open. It's Chase Claypool. And he will have a Steelers first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. They'll try the right side with Harris. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. On the give, this is Harris. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And oh no, it's incomplete. Well, it's a touchdown if he holds on, but somehow took his eyes off of it, falls to the ground, and brings up 4th down. Boswell's kick is good. And the lead is down to 1 now, 14-13. So the margin shrinks there as they get the field goal to draw them a bit closer here in the second quarter.
Yeah, nice snap, nice hold. They just want to keep this game close, so give them credit for finishing that one off with 3.
This is taken just shy of the 10. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The offense trots back out there. Let's turn our focus now to Nick Chubb. He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable, and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals. That's to about the 28. Second down coming up. Second down, here's Chubb again. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing on third down, Fields. And that is incomplete. The Broncos send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Wilson. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Johnson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. They hand this off to Harris. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Delayed game,
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Again, it's Harris on second down. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On third down, Wilson. And that nearly intercepted. Boy, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. And instead, it's 4th down. And a fair catch called for and made at the 12-yard line. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And it'll be 1st and 10 Broncos from deep in their own territory. Here's Gibson to start the drive. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth.
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Now a first down throw. Fields. Flushed it. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. T.J. Watt from his outside linebacker spot, forcing the sack for a loss of 8. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. A give running right is Chubb. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. On third down, it's Nick Chubb. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. The Broncos send out their punter now as he's on to kick it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. A call for a fair catch, and it's made at about the 23-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. And this one nearly picked off. Yeah, kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's second down. He's going to rifle one deep left side. He's got him in, complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. Now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. So not quite a first and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. From the shotgun, Wilson. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Now Snappy's a hero of his defense after the play he just made. A one-possession game, and his hit kept it exactly that.
To throw again is Wilson. That throw finds Pickens in the end zone. Touchdown Steelers. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Steelers have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
Well, someone has a sense of the dramatic here, don't they? Scoring this late in the half to take the lead going into the locker room.
Now they just don't want to misstep misfortune on the next kickoff because there's still a little bit of time left on that clock.
Yeah, you do have to bring that up, don't you? In the NFL, every play is critical. If you give up something cheap there, all that advantage they just gained goes right out the window.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. No reason to do anything foolish as they'll snap it one more time on first down. He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half. So we're at halftime of this AFC Wildcard matchup. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We had great action yesterday, and this, the first of 3 more games coming at you here on Wildcard Sunday. We'll get back out to you guys in just a moment. But first, let's take a look back to yesterday.
Well, look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the third quarter. All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Here comes the Broncos offensive unit here as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. And, Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest. But now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now. Because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room. But this opening drive, it'll be an important one for them to give them a little jolt of confidence moving forward.
Second and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Play action. It's Fields. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Komet. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Now Fields. And again back to Komet. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there finding him in stride for really good yardage.
And Chubb will try the middle here. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, here's Fields. This will be caught. Judy. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 41-yard line. Now it looks like we're going to get a stoppage here. An injured Steeler on that last play. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Fields. Flush to his right. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. From the 39, Fields. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
A give up the middle to Gibson. He'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. On play action, Fields. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. He's going to drop this one down to Gibson. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And his kick is indeed good. And that cuts the lead down to just 3, 20-17. So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
Take a look at Deontay Johnson as this offense runs back out. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
If you're running out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
And Nathaniel Hackett apparently disagrees with the ruling on the field, and he's going to challenge this one. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. Looking to throw again on second down. Wilson. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down. On third down, here's Harris. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. They were ahead of schedule after the gain of 7 on first down, but the defense does not budge on second and third.
No daylight for him to run through there, and he ran into the defensive tackle, and that guy blocks a whole lot of daylight as it is. He is truly a big man who just made a big play.
Fair catch called for and made at about the 32-yard line. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And the Broncos take over, first down and 10. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Off play action, Fields. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up second.
Well, partner, I would say just avoid play act, not just been the problem. This defense, they've been
complete here to commit. And the Steelers now in the nickel here on third down. Here's Fields. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play. And that's going to bring up a fourth down. So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. Here's Thomas. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. Now it's Wilson. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. Good contain. No gain on the screen, and it'll bring up fourth down. The Steelers send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and they will take over first and 10. They begin this drive with Chubb. 63 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They run it again with Chubb. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down.
Well, partner, I guess sometimes it's just a matter of philosophy. Some say run it until they absolutely stop you, and others say, well, when you think they're about to stop you, fool them a little bit. I guess they should have tried to fool him on that play.
On third down, here's Gibson. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there. The Broncos send out their punter now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. We'll call that a 47-yard punt, a return of just 3. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field.
And Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Wilson.
And, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
To throw is Wilson.
He'll get that complete to Alberto. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Now Wilson. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. To throw again on second down. Wilson. He's got this to Pickens. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter, but in this play, he had time in the pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 45-yard line. Play action. Now Wilson. Throw left side complete. That's Harris. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. One quarter remains for the right to survive round one here in the AFC. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
They go play action with Wilson. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. Again, Wilson.
And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down.
So here we go. On now is the kicker, Chris Boswell. This to swell the lead to 6. Oh, look at this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it. They're not going to get it. They try to move the chains with a surprise, but it's a turnover on downs. It would have been a long field goal. The fake doesn't work out. And the Broncos will take over on downs.
The Broncos are about set to go on offense.
Right now, Charles, this is the drive of the season. You're on the road here in the playoffs. It's put up or shut up. They need points.
This is where you have to come together as a team, as you just noted, on the road. So that means they've carried that mentality with them throughout. Hey, we've got to go on the road. We've got to rely on ourselves, right? Focus, yet still find the fun in it. How great is this, guys? Look at the spot we're in right now. And then go to your top players, call the plays that they run best.
Yeah, sort of controlling their own destiny, but this place has been loud. Not going to be easy.
On 2nd down, a run with Gibson. And he'll pick up about 3 there, up to the 43.
The Broncos on 3rd down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This is 3rd and 7.
Now it's Fields.
He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Just a 30-yard punt that time. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field.
And this a very important drive leading in the 4th quarter of this wild card game. But this one far from over as they start out here 1st down.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And his throw here's incomplete. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Now it's Wilson. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. Here's Wilson to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
The Steelers send out their punter now as he's on here to punt it away. A 46-yard punt, 4-yard return. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here.
And this wild card game has been as good as advertised. They trail by a field goal here in the fourth, with obviously a very critical drive forthcoming as they start with a first down. On first down, it's Fields.
And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down.
Gibson here running out of the gun.
And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Throwing on third down, Fields.
He's got a man. It's Sutton that's complete. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards to play. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
On first and 10, it's Gibson.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Back to the ground. This time it's Chubb. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46.
67 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
Now a first down throw, Fields.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brown.
And the tackle going to be made at the 38. Straight ahead, Gibson.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. So from the 36 now, first and 10. Up the middle, it's Chubb. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Fields now to throw. Going out wide, finds Chubb.
And he'll get nothing out of that one. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Back to throw, Fields. Got a man, it's Judy, complete. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now Fields. Open man is Kmet, the tight end. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
They go with Chubb on second down. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a first and goal.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on first and goal.
Here's Fields.
He's got it. Only a yard on the completion. It's second and goal. And they'll turn to a power game to try to get in. And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line.
Now Fields on third and goal.
And this is caught by Sutton. Touchdown Broncos.
2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Broncos have taken a fourth quarter lead. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free. And his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
Point after, right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Pulls it in at the 13. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the fourth as they go to work on a crucial drive, 1st and 10. Here's Wilson. He finds his man Johnson. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Just a gain of a couple there. And that will bring up 2nd down. Here's Wilson. And the catch made by Johnson. And that's good for a gain of 6. And now that sets up 3rd and 2. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. Wilson. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. Here's Wilson. Throw left side, taken in by Claypool. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Now Wilson. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. They're going for it. This is Harris. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and as a result, their playoff run may end right here. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. They'll try and wind down some clock with Chubb. And it's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They run again on 1st down, Chubb, and he'll get it down here to the 43. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Here's the option, running right, and he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he is going to have the 1st down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. Give them the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They go down to a knee, and that will do it. They are moving on here in the playoffs. And Charles, on the losing side of things, you know, they didn't come in here as the favorite to these playoffs, but they came in with a lot of hope and anticipation. Tough to have that all snuffed out so quickly.
It really is. You're one of 12 teams when the playoffs begin that still has a chance to win the Super Bowl. So that's pretty darn good. And as you often talk about, a lot of hope when the playoffs start. Well, that ended for them, But when they look back, they'll have a lot to be proud of and see if they turn the page towards the next season.